Oh, how to escape the rat race. That is what we're talking about today. How to escape the rat race. Okay, so today is Cyber Monday. All right. We know after Thanksgiving in the United States, we have Black Friday the next day where people go shopping, spend a lot of money. And then today, Monday, we have Cyber Monday where there's all of these deals and specials and things like that online. How to escape the rat race. And the fun thing about it is, oh my gosh, is that it leads to spending. Okay. And that's what this whole idea, that's what this whole day is about. It's about spending money and how businesses have created these ways for us to buy from them. You know what I mean? Just created a reason, almost like created a holiday. And one of the things that you do in business is you create these reasons for people to buy from you. And so, not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but just really explaining like that is a part of why we are in the rat race. Okay. So we have all of these different businesses and we have these different holidays or occasions that they make up for us. And they're like, okay, this is how you would make money. Okay, like I said, Cyber Monday is a day about making money for businesses. They created a holiday and said, okay, go online and we'll make specials and we'll give you codes and we'll give you coupon codes and we'll give you discounts. And that is totally okay. Know that that's fine, but know that that's why the reason why we have Cyber Monday. And it's all about creating a reason for you to spend money, creating reasons for us, people to be consumers. And so if we're talking about escaping the rat race, what is that? What does that even mean? Well, let's talk about it. The definition of rat race, if you actually just Google it or look it up, it's going to say it's an unpleasant life of competing with others for money, for status, for power, etc. That's what the rat race is. And so it means what? We're in competition. And I've been going live kind of trying to teach you guys that one of the reasons why you cannot get rich, one of the reasons why you're having a difficult time becoming successful and wealthy is because you are in a rat race. You're competing against other people. You're watching social media and you're seeing what they're posting, what they're doing, what cars they have. And it creates this psychological desire in all of us to want more things. Okay. And start to compete with other people. We start to think, oh, well, I'm this age. I should already have this, or such and such is, has this degree or this education or this car or this house. And I am not doing well enough for where I am in my life. That creates the rat race. Okay, that's a problem. And that's why I said social media, if you are trying to up level yourself, if you're trying to get to that next level, social media is going to be a problem for you because you're seeing what other people are doing. And it innately, instinctively, as humans, we kind of start to compete. That's the rat race, competing with others. And it is an unpleasant way to live. Those people that are wealthy and successful, they're not competing against anyone. You're only competing against yourself. You're only seeing, okay, well, I was here last year, or I was here 2 years ago, or 6 months ago, and now I'm here. So you got to just stop competing with other people altogether. That is an absolute non-starter. You will always remain in a rat race if you're looking to see what else someone else has, what else someone else is doing, et cetera, et cetera. So let me tell you, you have to focus on yourself. So let me go back. Let me tell you a quick story. When I was broke, bankrupt in my parents' basement, I had bad credit. I had no money. I had lost everything because I started flipping houses without educating myself. And I lost everything in 2007, 2008 when the hit crashed. And by 2009, I was back living in my parents' basement with nothing. I had 2 kids. I was pregnant with a third. I was broke. It was just a mess. Like I was just a mess. And it was probably the best time in my life looking back now, in my 40s. That was in my late 20s, almost 30 years old, living in my parents' basement, broke, bankrupt, kids, married, but a disaster. You know what I mean? No money, no job, bad credit, just the worst situation ever. It was the best situation for me because it made me look at my life and see, how did I end up here? And I ended up there watching a lot of TV, watching a lot of news, seeing like who got shot, what political person, Republicans, Democrats, like all of that foolishness. I would spend my time and my mind like focused on those things. And so you end up in this rat race. You end up competing with other people unconsciously. You know what I mean? Unconsciously. You don't even realize that you're competing with somebody else. Like, oh, they got a new house. Oh, man, I wish I had a new house. Even if you don't go and get a new house, you start wanting what other people have. So that has to stop. That has to stop. So when I started making myself different, okay, I say, I want to be successful. I want to be a rich person. I want to be wealthy. I want to have money. I want to change my life. I want to have good credit. I want to own real estate. Like, I started deciding what I wanted and who I wanted to be. And I started going out to classes and seminars and conferences and getting around different people and getting new information and learning what could I do to change myself. And so when I first got my first mentor, okay, I was broke. I had no money. I literally had to cancel one of my classes at school. I was going to the University of Connecticut because my parents kind of made me. And I didn't have money for a mentor, but I really had been to all of these different classes and courses, and I wanted a coach. And so I'm not telling you to do this. I canceled one of my classes and I got a coach. And one of the first things he told me, you're going to do, you're going to get off of social media. You're only going to use social media for your business. All right. So we're going to come back to that. He was like, no social media for like 30, 60, 90 days, something like that. Like, I just like closed all my pages down. No TV, no watching TV. I used to watch The Simpsons all the time. I used to just love it. And it was like episodes, you know how you watch repeats, and like sometimes, you know, like watch FX and they're just like Simpson episode after episode. I would just sit and watch that. Complete waste of my time, complete waste of my life. You know what I mean? So he's like, you got to stop watching TV, get off social media, and you got to start being who you want to be. And I didn't even know who I wanted to be at the time. And I think that's probably why many of us, we're going to have this conversation, why many of us are in the rat race. We don't exactly know what we want. You know what I mean? We don't know exactly what we want. We may say, I want to be rich, for example, but we don't know what that looks like. So you got to really start to turn off the TV and turn off the social media, so you have your idea of what you want for your life, not what some other images that other people are giving you, because that's why TV is bad. Not because of the TV programs or that they're ruining your mind. It's really the commercials. It's the advertising. That's why now it's so valuable for these different streaming platforms to make you not pay to see ads, because you understand that it's the ads that's manipulating your minds. It is. It's making you wanting that new car. It's making you want that new food, making you want Taco Bell or Pizza Hut or, you know, a new car, new TV. What are people wearing? You know, you watch a TV show and seeing them wearing Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and all of a sudden you want that. And you don't even know where you got those ideas from. That's the rat race. That's advertising. That's commercials. That's you being a sheeple. You just being in the sheep, you know, following along with what people do. So when I got my mentor, it was hard for me. He was harsh. He was like, you say you want to be rich. You say you want to have this, you want to have that. Look, sis. And it was a white man, an older white man at that. Like, look, sis, you got to start talking your walk. If you say you want to be rich, you say you want to be this, that, and the other, you're going to have to start acting like that. You're going to have to turn off the TV. You're going to have to turn off the social media. You're going to have to get more bold. So you see now me, you know, 15 years later on different social media, I wrote books and all of these different things. But let me tell you, I did not start here. It was somebody being honest and getting in my face and saying, look, Noelle, you want to be successful and you can be successful, but not with these habits that you have. Not watching TV, not being on social media, talking to your friends on the phone for an hour, commenting and liking, going on girls' trips, foolishness. And I'm not saying you won't do these things and enjoy your life, but we only get one life. So you got to start focusing and take a year, basically take 6 months, take a year and focus in on what you want to do. And that's how you escape the rat race. You start creating your own thing. So I created my own business. First of all, I had bad credit, had no money. So he told me how to start doing wholesaling. That's where I would find people that had, were losing their house. Maybe they were behind on their mortgage payments or in bankruptcy or in divorce. You find a niche in real estate. You put out ads to them, you get them under contract, and then you flip those contracts to investors for a fee. And usually the fee is like $5,000. Okay. So this is how I started investing in real estate when I was broke, bankrupt in my parents' basement. And then when I got my money, like I said, you make $5,000 off of a deal. You get another 5,000, you get another 5,000. Guess what? All of a sudden you don't live in your parents' basement anymore. Right. And you've learned how to create money on your own without working for someone else. And that's truly how I got like confident and strong and started to believe in myself. Like I had learned a skill that I didn't have before and I made money with it. And so those type of activities and mindset is how you're going to escape the rat race. Because once you know how to create money on your own, you don't need a job. You don't need somebody else to support you and for you to live. It builds this confidence in you. And then you can do it over and over and over again. You can create a business, you can get business credit, get business funding, get $100,000 and then do it again for another business. Okay. And then do it again and then again and again. And you create these multiple streams of income. And so if you want to escape the rat race, let's kind of get to it. Because I see some of you guys here and I'm holding my head because a lot of people were hitting me up. Okay. Noelle, Randall, you're a multimillionaire. How did you do that with, at the time I had 3 kids. Now I got 5 kids, but 7 total, honestly, 5 I gave birth to. How did you do that? People ask me that. And again, if you have a question for me, quick time out, you can go to asknoelle.net. That's AskNoelle.net. You just fill it out absolutely free and you can ask me questions. And I'm making content, answering those questions for you. So one of the questions I will get is, how did you do that with kids? You know what I mean? You have bills. So how do you start a business if you have bills already? You know what I mean? You have rent is due, electricity. You get what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to just take your money and just start doing those type of things with it? And I have to tell you, I don't know the answer for you, but I can tell you what the answer was for me. I had to humble myself. I had to go live in my parents' basement so I could go live there for free. That was not easy, guys. That was not, let me tell you, that was not easy. That was hard on my ego, but it was the best thing that I did because I was able to go live there and not have to pay rent. Now, some of you may not have that as an option, but I know you have some option. Okay. I know there's something you can cut out, and not just cut out because you're shrinking your life. Because I don't want you to get into the habit of shrinking your life because you're going to be a wealthy, rich person. So this is not about shrinking your life down and eating out of Tupperware and not going to Starbucks anymore. All of these things they teach you to save money. No Netflix. Well, in the beginning, you may do that because you're focused on your goal. You're focused on, I'm going to create another stream of income. That is how you, that is truly how you escape the rat race. Being able to create money on your own without working for someone else is a big confidence builder. The second thing you are going to have to do, okay? Like I said, first is really like focusing on yourself, deciding what you want, deciding that you do want to be rich, that you do want to be wealthy. And again, it's not just about material things, that you want to own your time, that you don't want to be beholden to someone else for money. Even if you have a job, you want that cushion, you want to have money. So if it's not working out, you like deuces to them and it's okay. Your bills your life doesn't just fall apart. That is what escaping the rat race is. That is getting more income, okay? Not shrinking your life down, more income. Okay, that is what rich people do. That is what wealthy people do. More income, make more money. All right. Second thing, you're going to have to get out there and be different. So in 2023, this entire year of 2023, I haven't done not one live in-person event. I have a lot of stuff going on. Some of you guys know one of my kids is autistic. He's severely autistic. And so I haven't been traveling and doing a lot of things. But I've been working with a lot of students. I've actually been sending film crews out to my different students, and I'm going to start showing that footage of people getting properties, getting their first Airbnb, getting their first flip, so that you can see that there's other real people doing this and that you really can create multiple streams of income. But I'm going to say more importantly, the thing that I want you to know, love, and do and understand, because this is so important, is you're going to have to get outside of your house. I love you to death, but you are going to have to leave your house. So one of the things that I launched today for Cyber Monday, because I was like, all right, it's Cyber Monday. People out wasting money buying on Amazon. Let me get people out of their house and tell them and give them a way to do what I did. Go to nuureztours.com. Okay. So I have a company, Nuurez, Nuurez. Okay. But I do a tour of all my properties where you can actually see them. It's an in-person, it's a live event. You can learn all day. And it's just one day, one Saturday, February 24th, 2024. You can come meet me in person. You can come see my properties. You can see how much we pay for them. You can see the ones that we rent. You can see the ones that we own. You can see how we do them, because I want to teach you that this is an easy way to create another stream of income. Whether you even keep the properties or not, you can make money. Remember what I told you, when I first started in real estate, I didn't keep the properties. I did wholesaling, meaning I would get people under contract and then I would flip those contracts. Well, you could do the same thing with Airbnb business. You can find properties, submit them to people like me, and make money doing it. And so, but you need to learn the business. So come to Nuurez Tours so you can learn it, so you can see it. And again, it's in Orlando, Florida. So literally, this is our Cyber Monday deal. Cyber Monday deal. This is the lowest price you will see. Orlando, Florida. Look right here. If you're on YouTube, you can see this. Literally, nuureztours.com. That's NUUREZTOURS.com. You get your ticket, come to Orlando, Florida. You pay for your own accommodations, and you can spend the entire day with me and my team seeing the properties that we have. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included because we take you on a tour and we show you the properties so you can see how we put them together. You can see how much money we spend on them. You can see the type of furniture that we put in them, and you can create your own business. And we want to help you do that. This business works all across the country. Before I even moved to Florida, I was doing Airbnb in Texas. I have Airbnbs in North Carolina, in Georgia, and in Massachusetts, and New York. Like, this works in lots of different places. Okay. But even if you don't want to do the business, you want to start learning, start getting around other entrepreneurs. There's different cleaning businesses that you can start. There's hosting businesses. You can own the real estate. You can be the person that puts the properties together if you're good at decor and decorating. Like, there's so many different businesses that you can create that I want to teach you. But you have to get out of your house. You have to get in a car, get on a plane, whatever it is, and come to Orlando. So go to nuureztours.com and get these tickets. Okay, get your ticket before it's sold out. These are like the lowest prices you will ever see. Like I said, it's really me. It's really in person. This is not something you're going to be able to do over the computer. I didn't do not one in-person event in 2023, not even one. So I know people have been begging. That was one of the things I got on asknoelle.net. When are you asknoelle.net? People asked, when are you going to do a live in-person event? I want to see your property. So many people have benefited from this. And more importantly, I see so many people have asked, like, can I see that? Because that's when it becomes real for them. So let me stop the share for a second on the screen. But tickets are super inexpensive. Literally, you can come for less than $500. It's all day, like I said, in Orlando, Florida. We're going to announce the hotel really quick soon. It hasn't even been announced yet. It's a really nice hotel, of course, in Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, Florida, right near Disney World, right Universal Studios, SeaWorld, like all of those different attractions. So you can make an entire vacation out of this. But this is truly how you escape the rat race. Let me be real with you, okay? Let me be real with you for a second. You have to get out and learn a new skill. You have to. If you want to escape the rat race, you have to start believing in you. And you can do it. No one's going to come save you. No, you're not probably going to win the lottery or someone gives you a bunch of money. You literally can earn $1 million a year, your own self. Yeah, you. Or maybe you don't believe that. Maybe you believe, though, you can earn $200,000 per year. That's really easy. And I know that sounds crazy to some people, but $20,000 per month actually is not that difficult to earn, especially if you have multiple streams of income. If you get what I'm saying, like maybe you have one stream of income that's 5,000. Then you have another stream of income that's 4,000. Then another one that's 7,000. You get what I'm saying? So you can easily get to $20,000 per month. And at about $20,000 per month, you can live a very, very comfortable life. Seriously, you can have a really nice house, a mortgage of $6,000-$7,000. You can have a car note of $2,000. Like, literally, if you can get to $20,000 per month, you are in the 1% of the world. Okay, to be in the 1% of the income in the world is only $10,000 per month. Okay, in the world, in the United States of America, $20,000 per month. Super comfortable, especially if you're someone that also creates a business, so you're not paying a lot of taxes and you can reduce your tax liability. That's a whole nother topic that I will get into. Now that I'm a multimillionaire, I have gotten so learned on the tax system, because once you earn a lot of money, you don't want to pay a lot of taxes. You don't want to give all your money away to the IRS. I'm sorry, I love y'all to death. You don't want to do that. You want to keep as much of your money as possible. And those are some of the things that if you start changing your mindset and saying, I don't want to be in competition with other people. I just want to up level myself. I'm escaping this rat race. I'm out of this rat race. I'm out. I'm deucing out to the rat race. I'm going to up level myself. I'm going to create multiple streams of income. I am going to stop watching all the social media and caring about what other people are doing. I'm going to stop watching TV. Readers are leaders. So let me tell you one more thing that I decided to do. Because like I said, it's Cyber Monday. And I said, all right, I'm here. And I'm actually going to go into the office. Y'all see, I'm actually dressed in my polo for work because I'm going to be going into the office after this. I have my own office. So let me show y'all that, because I don't want to just, if you can't make it to the Nuurez tour, again, February 24th, 2024, it's one day. It's a Saturday. It's all day. And it's all day. It's like 8 at night. We start at like 9 a.m. and we go to like 9 o'clock at night because, like I said, breakfast, lunch and dinner is included. I don't have a lot of time. I'm filming different things. I have businesses, funds. I have a lot going on. So I dedicated this one day, all day. And it's in person. You can literally come meet me, see me, all of that. But it's based on my real business. So let me show you that, because I want you to realize this is all a real business that you can create. And so the business, like I'm saying, come to Nuurez Tours. But of course, my business is Nuurez. It's a short-term rental company. We do property management and we own short-term rental properties. We put them on sites like Airbnb, Expedia, Booking.com, all of the different short-term websites. We put our properties on and we keep them really booked. And our primary area right now at this moment is around Disney World. Those are our properties that are doing just so well. So even if you don't live in Florida, I highly encourage you to buy real estate in Florida. I did. When I lived in Texas, I bought real estate in Florida. I have people that are in Georgia, Texas, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York. They buy real estate in Florida. Why? Because it does really well. It makes a lot of money. Okay. You can rent it out long term, or you can do what we do, which is short term rental, where we rent it out, as vacation rentals. So go to Nuurez.com. That's Nuurez. All right. That's my business. That's the one in Orlando. I'm going to go to, like I said, property management, short term rentals, and Nuurez. So this is my real website. This is my real website. If you want to just come on a vacation, go to Nuurez.com and book a vacation. All right. We would love to have you. But these are the different things that we do. But here are our properties. And so depending on what's available, because we'll block some of the properties out. When you come to Nuurez Tours, let me show you that. And again, Nuurez is the name of the company. Nuurez Tours is what I'm inviting you to, so that you can see the properties, how we put them together, and learn it from the business aspect of it. So yes, you can take a vacation, but what I want to do is show you my real business. I want to show you how you can make money with your own business, not in my business. I'm not asking you to invest in my business. I'm not asking you to even stay at our properties. Most of them are booked. Okay. What I'm offering and telling you is, let me show you how we put our business together. Let me show you how to get around other entrepreneurs, because not only is it new people that have never done Airbnb. If you have Airbnb, I have lots of students that will come so they can see how we put our properties together, how we make so much money off of our properties, because there's a certain way that we furnish them. There's a certain way that we paint them. There's ways that we put our welcome books together, our messaging to our guests. There's a lot of things that I have learned that we do in our properties. And so if you go to Nuurez Tours, NUUREZTOURS.com. Go to NuurezTours.com. Get your ticket so you can learn how we do real estate, but not just learn it from a book or learn it online. Come see the properties. Come put your hands on them. Come see the way that we do it. Like, look at this, seriously. And there's a video here where you could see other people that have done this. And I haven't done one of these at all in 2023. And I'm not going to be able to do very many more. This may be the absolute last one I can do. And I encourage you guys to come and see, so that then you can do it. I want this to grow. I want more of us to have real businesses, but I know that it takes us sharing our information and showing our real business so that other people can learn. Okay. Not just coming on, quick on social media, saying a few things and then dipping off. Like, come to Nuurez Tours, NuurezTours.com, and come see the property. Come see and again, we give you everything. We give you a workbook. So not only do you get to see the properties and come on a tour, we give you a workbook. We show you the breakdown. We show you how to find properties, where to find them. And then if you get your tickets for Cyber Monday, like I said, this is a deal that you will not see again. Obviously, the Cyber Monday. So we have this deal for you. When you get your tickets, okay, we have a special deal. You will get, if you get general admission, of course, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included. Everything. Cool. February 24th, 2024. Sorry, that's a typo right there. It says 2023. It's 2024. All right. So if you do general admission, it's only $497. Okay. And again, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included all day with me. Come to see the tours, come see the properties, get a workbook, see how we break the properties down, how much we spend on stuff. We even tell you how to get business credit and business funding so you don't have to spend any money getting your properties. And then we even show you, some of my real students will be there, so you'll get to see them as well. They usually bring pictures. You know, everybody has pictures in their phones. You get to see their property, see what they're doing. And more importantly, if you do a VIP ticket, you get autographed books. Okay. So this book here, Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, is the book that you want to get, because this is how I was able to get real estate when I was broke, bankrupt, bad credit, no money, just the worst situation ever. All of the secrets that I have, I put in this book. All right. They're all in here. All right. You get this book autographed, but you're going to get this book too. Business Millionaire Secrets, Millionaire Business Secrets, which talks about the business credit and the business funding again. So you can go even deeper. And then B&B Millionaire Secrets. This is the book right here. This is really the book. This is how you can actually get Airbnb properties, short-term rental properties, without owning any properties. You don't have to own any of them to make money off of them. You can do rental arbitrage. All right. And so we teach you that. Now, of course, you will want to own properties. Real estate is the number one way to wealth. So even if you just have a few rental properties, I'm always going to encourage you to own real estate, but you don't have to just jump out there with that risk and just buy real estate. You can rent real estate, make money with it, and then buy it. Okay. As you're building your business credit and getting business funding, because in like 4 to 6 months, you can get $100,000 in funding for your business in your business's name. And in many cases, without using your social security number. Okay. And we teach you that, and we teach you which banks to go to, et cetera, et cetera. So autograph. And then last but not least, I'll even, as a bonus, we show you our rental car business. I'll show you some of the cars, because once I started doing the Airbnb business, I then started doing rental cars, because people will rent an Airbnb and then want a rental car. And so there's sites like Turo and Car Hire and even Uber Rent now, where you can put your car and people can pay for it per day. And you actually can make a ton of money on rental cars. But again, doing it as a business. This is not a side hustle, really. You actually create an LLC or get a corporation. You get an EIN so that you can build business credit. You get a business checking account. Again, we teach you how to do all of that so that you're protected. Okay. So that you are protected. You have your own business. It's creating money, but it's not affecting your personal credit, your social security. And if you ever needed to file bankruptcy, your business could file bankruptcy and you don't have to file bankruptcy. Okay. I've learned this. This is a lot like one of our former presidents did. He's filed bankruptcy numerous times, but he personally hasn't filed bankruptcy. Yeah, I'll get that. So this is the power of creating a business. All right. So get your tickets right now. NuurezTours.com. That's Nuurez, Nuurez, Tours, TOURS.com. NuurezTours.com. Come see me live in person. This is the thing. This is truly how you are going to escape the rat race, creating a real business. Now, of course, this will probably be sold out in a couple of days. And so everybody's not going to be able to come, but that doesn't mean you can't be successful. You know, I always want to encourage you, no matter what, even if you can't, come to my event, or if you can't, do my mentorship, you still should get mentorship. You still should be learning. You still should be buying books. Readers are leaders. Okay. Readers are leaders. Leaders are readers. You got to start reading more books. You need new habits. Okay. And one of those habits needs to be getting out, being different, going to class, going to seminars, going to conferences, getting around like-minded people, changing your habits, becoming more of a reader, watching less TV, watching less social media, focusing on yourself and what you're doing and not worrying about what other people are doing. That doesn't concern you. It's your life. You only get one of these. You're not coming back. So when do you be the person that you want to be? What are you waiting for? It's time. We're about to go into 2024. This is a time of reflection. You should be reflecting on your year, but more importantly, you should be reflecting on your life. What are you doing so that you can live the life of your dreams? So you can have the business of your dreams, you can have the bank account of your dreams, you can have the relationship of your dreams, like the life that you want, you can have and you deserve. But guess what? It's only going to take a couple of small changes from you. Small changes, new habits. You know, if you're not a person that goes to events, come to an event. NuurezTours.com. Come to an event. I was always that person. I would just stay in the house. I didn't want to go. But guess what? That's why I was broke. When I started going out, especially going around people that were different than I was, right? Different than me, I could learn something new. But if I just keep talking to the same people and doing the same things, how am I going to become a multimillionaire? I wasn't. So I became a multimillionaire with new habits, and new habits brought new people into my life, new mentors, new coaches. Now today, it's incredible, y'all. I get offers for TV shows. I get offers from athletes, celebrities, actors, wanting me to help them put together real estate portfolios, help them buy properties, manage their properties. Like, that's exciting. Like I said, I used to have a house next to Judge Mathis. I met him and talked with him. You know, he has his own TV show, but guess what? He buy real estate in Kissimmee, Florida, near Disney World, next to my house. Okay. He sold it, this past summer, but he had that property. So know that this is not just a thing that you have to do once you become Judge Mathis. That's silly. You can actually make a lot of money and have the business and the life that you want now if you stop focusing on other people and you start focusing on yourself. Start being different, start meeting new people, start taking risks, start taking a chance. Some of you are nervous, like, oh my gosh, Noelle, am I going to spend $500 coming to your class? Again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included. The bus tour, you get the workbook, you get books, you get worksheets where we show you exactly how much you should be paying for a property, how much it should cost, what you should furnish it with. We give you an entire list of how you furnish the properties, how much you should be spending, what stores you should be going to, how to negotiate, how to use business credit, how to get business funding, which banks and lenders are lending. Like, I give it all. That's why I wasn't able to do it at all this year. In 2023, I did not have one live in-person event. But in 2024, February 24th, 2024, you can come see me live in person, meet my team, see my properties, touch them, see my cars, see how much we pay, ask your questions, your very specific questions about what you're going to do. And then we're going to help you, because then you're going to be part of our network. So we can help you market your properties. We can help you. We have people that don't even do real estate. And for example, I have this lady, she makes scents, like perfumes. And so we've used some of her scents in our properties. I had a lady that did massages, and I put ads in my properties, giving people massages and, offering her service. So many different ways that we can work together and partner. But it's on you. It's on you. If you want to escape the rat race, the number one thing that you are going to have to do is focus on you. That's it. Focus on you. The rat race, and why they call it the rat race, the biggest part of the rat race, what you don't understand, is competing against other people. Looking at what they're doing and caring about what they're doing. And then kind of feeling bad that you're maybe not ahead of them, or maybe you are ahead of other people. So you think you're killing it because you're ahead of these people, but then you ain't even looking at there's people that's millionaires and billionaires, and you ain't even close. Again, it's not about other people. It's about you. All right. I want to see you guys. I'm going to say the last time, the stickers, I already see people buying it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to end the YouTube. I'm actually stay on TikTok and talk a little bit more to the TikTok people. I got a couple of questions out here I'm going to answer. Absolutely love this, guys. Again, NuurezTours.com. This is to your success. NuurezTours.com Cyber Monday sale. Get the tickets now. It will be sold out. I cannot wait to see you live in person in Orlando, Florida. You want to come. It'll be sunny and nice in February. See